So hey guys, we are at the NZXT booth here with the new Phantom 530. This is the 2013 edition. You know, it builds up on all the Phantom updates throughout the time with the NZXT. So it basically takes your original Phantom, adds up all the additional updates that the entire Phantom lineup has had, and this is what we have. So the final outcome is the 530. So one thing is you notice right away, well, this is a glossy red edition. We also have the glossy white and the glossy black. Also, we are told that matte black and matte gunmetal black is going to be available soon as well. So those are options, again, available, $10 extra. Now, one of the most predominant features, again, we can see the NZXT, you know, they have figured out their internal design pretty well. So not much changes going on here. Again, some little updates that, again, modify this case to be a little bit better for water cooling and just more components to be fitted for the inside. So if we look in the back, one of the SSD cages has been removed. Instead of two, you only have one. We still have plenty of room for all your cable management, tons of grommet holes. You know, NZXT does a really good job with cable management, plenty of cable tie grommets, you know, good spacing for your 8-pin CPU, large CPU cutout as well. And this is where we have all the SSD and HDD brackets. Now, one thing that you guys know that I have complained about these a lot because of how flimsy they are, but looking at these now, you know, they're not completely modified, but they have been made sturdy. So that's a good sign from NZXT. Good job, guys. But we are told that these will not be used in future cases, so that's a good sign. We'll see perhaps something a lot more sturdy. But again, we have the fan controller. At the top we have two USB 3 ports, audio jacks, power and reset buttons, and we also have a single fan controller, 30 watts, that can be plugged into the fan hub at the back, so you can still control all your fans with this. We see the door. Does it open? It's a magnetic door, so it is kind of difficult to open. There we go. One thing that I noticed right away is also the mesh in the front has been enlarged, so there's a larger volume of air going through the front. This is a 200mm fan in there. Now, one issues that we've had with the fan cases is that the angle have been some of the issues we've had with NZXT cases is the front airflow, because it's you know, it's cut off here. So they've enlarged this area here so we get maximum airflow for this sort of angular design. So again, available in 2 and 3 colors. So it's $129 for a full tower. And one last thing is that triple fan support, so a 360mm rad is supported for the top. There's also those additional spacing, so for those 140mm radiators that have different spacing between the fans, that will be supported with this case. And the last thing we want to mention is the side panel. We have the same angular design, acrylic side panel, so revealing a lot of the internals. You're going to be seeing your graphics card, your CPU cooler, of course, a little bit of hard drive, but that's not an issue. But also notice the mesh. No dust filter here, but it will still absorb some of the dust that you can clean it. But this is a 140mm fan that will deliver some airflow towards your hard drives installed on the right, and also deliver some airflow for the graphics card. So not a bad place to put it. A little extra airflow for the internals, especially at the bottom. It will deliver cold air from below, from the side, also cold air from the front. So a good integration for airflow from the side panel. So another case we have here at NZXT is the H230. Now it takes up the same initial design of sound dampening foam that we see here on the panels, both on the front panel and the back panel as well. Now it takes the sort of this concept of silence and integrates it into a mid-tower that is both budget friendly, so $69.99 the retail price, and also incorporates the sound dampening materials, same internal layout that we've seen, you know, basically on mid-towers throughout. 6 in total of any of the 3.5 or 2.5 inch drives, 3 optical drives. So when it comes to the airflow on the H230, the front airflow is sacrificed because the only venting we see is on this side and not on the other. So it is a little bit of a disadvantage because the front airflow will suffer, and any of your drives here aren't going to be cooled appropriately because This is the only venting that we see on the side. So hopefully we can see some integration of more ventilation perhaps on this side or something else. But we are looking at the sort of a silent chassis that is budget friendly, that has ATX support. And if we look at the back, again, NZXT pretty well known for their cable management. We don't see any rubber grommets, but this is a sort of a budget-oriented case. But still, would be nice to include them. Plenty of cable notches, fairly small CPU cutouts, so that may be an issue for some. And also we see an 8-pin connection there that is just hidden, but it is there, so that's a good thing to see. The drive caddies, if you look at here, we've criticized them quite a bit because they are very flimsy. Would be nice to have the new caddies integrated, like on the Phantom 530, but I guess we can't have it all. All right. Well, so in the top we have two USB 3s, power reset, and your audio jacks. So these have been the two cases that we are seeing here at Computex 2013, the H230 and the Phantom 530. So thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for more Computex coverage.